The inverse operation for subtraction is addition. So the opposite of subtract is to add. So if we have a subtraction problem and we have to figure out what the variable is, we're going to add the number that is with the variable to both sides. Now, one thing I like to do, I prefer all of my variables to be on the other side. So I'm just going to flip-flop this. You don't have to. You'll get the same answer, but I just prefer my variables to be on the other side. So I just took everything together and moved it over here, and everything there and moved it over there. So y minus 10 equals 14. So our goal is to get rid of the 10 because we want the y by itself. So if it's y minus 10, we're going to add 10 to both sides. Now, you might be looking at this and thinking 10 plus 10 is 20, so how do you get rid of the 10s? Well, if you were to take away your y, now you have a negative 10. So technically this is negative 10 plus 10. That's additive inverse, which means when you have the same number and its opposites, they cancel each other out because this is a negative and a positive. That's one of each. You subtract 10 minus 10 is 0. You're left with the y. Now you have 14 plus 10, which is 24. Again, you can plug this in for y. 24 minus 10 is 14. If you're ever unsure, plug the number in to the original equation. See if it works out. Okay, next one. I'm going to flip-flop x minus 28 equals negative 13. Okay, I need to get the x by itself, so that means I need to get rid of the 28. If it's minus 28, we're going to add 28 to both sides. That side's going to cancel because it's one of each, which is subtraction. You're left with the x. And then this side says negative 13 plus 28. So that's one of each. Again, when you have one of each, you subtract. You get 15. 28's bigger than 13. 28's positive, so 15 is positive. The inverse operation for multiplication is division. So if it's multiply, you're going to divide, and you're going to divide the number that is with the variable from both sides. So I have 4a equals 56. My goal is to get the a by itself. So I have to get rid of anything that's on the same side as the a, and that would be the 4. When you have a number next to a letter, that's multiplication, and the opposite of multiply is divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by the 4 to get rid of it. Well, 4 divided by 4 is 1, but 1 times a is a. And then 56 divided by 4 is 18. I have negative 9a equals 144. My goal is to get the a by itself. So I got to get rid of anything that's with it. This is not minus 9, so we're going to add. This is negative 9 next to an a, so that's multiplication. Opposite of multiply is divide. But when you divide, you have to get rid of everything except the a. So that means I have to get rid of negative 9. So those two cancel because negative 9 divided by negative 9 is 1, and 1 times a is a. Now on this side, 144 divided by 9 goes in once. 9 goes into 54, 6. A positive divided by a negative is a negative.